evening. With all the oil poisoning in the Gulf of Mexico, wind power is looking better every day. But if you ask opponents of offshore projects like Cape Wind, they'll say turbines are much better built on land. Now a dispute between a small group of neighbors in a Cape Cod town seems to show that even the greenest of green energy projects, no matter where it is, can have a downside. When Falmouth got into the wind power business this spring, the town had citizen support in the perfect spot, a 300-acre parcel of town-owned industrial land.
It is a particularly good place for wind, and this is a class 4 or 5 wind zone, which the wind that we experience on this site is the same as offshore wind.
Assistant town manager Heather Harper says the combination of good geography and Aeolus, a 400-foot-tall wind turbine, is a win-win for both the environment and local taxpayers.
It pays for itself, and it will produce an additional $300,000 that will be used to offset energy costs.
Yet since shortly after the giant blades began turning in April, the turbine hasn't been generating as much electricity or savings as it could be.
If it gets up to 22 miles an hour, you'll see the blades stop and the machine shuts down.
That's because while turbines might appear silent from a distance, up close is another story, as neighbors like Brian Elder found out the hard way.
When it first came on, we were in shock. We didn't know what it was. It was a rhythmic thump that came right through the house, and there was no way you were sleeping through it.
At other times, mostly at night, Elder says the turbine sounds like a jet engine.
When it first came on, I had to have a noise machine and earplugs, believe it or not, to sleep in my own house.
An air traffic controller, Mark Cool, has a high tolerance for ambient noise, but says he fears for his wife's health.
Where I don't hear it at night, she will, and she'll get up and pace.
Though just 11 families live in the sound zone, town officials have taken their complaints seriously enough to slow the turbine and ask the manufacturer to study the noise. Neighbors say they're considering a lawsuit to block a planned second turbine, even though many of them supported the first one.
Everybody wanted a relief from the standpoint financially with the potential this would give us. And also saving the world doing our little piece.
Cool says he's considering moving. Heather Harper hopes it won't come to that, but says there aren't any perfect solutions to satisfying the modern need for electricity.
There's no question about it. This is a very large-scale public use in a public use district, and there certainly was no expectation that there would not be impacts. There are going to be neighborhood concerns. We're all part of the same community, and we're really looking forward to developing resolutions.
Even